Hi, hope you're all well. I'm Duncan from NFS, National Fire and Security. We have a website at www.nfs.nz where you can view all our security products and fire products online, and we have a very good support section there as well. If you need further assistance, please give us a call on the office number. Alternatively, you can visit one of our branches in either Auckland or Christchurch, and staff will be happy to help you there further. So today I'm going to be continuing on from a series that I started on NX Witness, the VMS, and it's from an end user perspective, just showing you the tools and the functions and what makes NX Witness so great. And as you can see today, we're going to be focusing on search, and at the end I'll just quickly show you some fisheye cameras and the de-warping functions on those and how those look as well. So without further ado, we'll open up the NX Witness VMS. Okay, so just opening up the NX client. I've just downloaded Windows 11 and installed the client, so yeah, it runs perfectly well on Windows 10 and Windows 11 as well. If you go to the NX website, you can download versions for Windows, Apple and Linux. And if you're just downloading it just as a viewer, just download the client. You don't need the client and server software. So you can see here I've just dropped a camera in, and I've got my live view up here. As you can see, it's in live. So today we're going to look at the search tools. Now, you can do a traditional search, so if you know the date and time that you're looking to search for. So if I wanted to look, say, last Thursday at 3 p.m, I can select that time there in the timeline, and I could just scrub through the video. I can use this bar down here, and you'll see the timeline just moving along. I can see, there's what I'm looking for, and I can just rewind it. And once I've got the selected video that I'm interested in, that's the bit I'm interested in, I could just select my timeline here. I can drag out the area that I'm interested in. I can right click on there and do export video, which we'll look at in a bit later in another series. But that's how easy it is to export and find your video. Now, if I didn't know the date and time, I'd have to do a search, and there's many different ways that you can do searches within NX Witness. So if I just turn off the calendar view down here and get rid of this, but just expand out this chevron, it brings over my search boxes over here. Now I can search on notifications, events, bookmarks, logs, objects and things like that as well. So if your camera's configured for it, you've got a compatible camera and you configured it within NX Witness, then you can search on it. So the ones that we've got configured at the moment, for instance, we've got hike vision cameras, and we've set up some cameras with face detection, virtual line crossing, intrusion detection, so I could do searches on those. We have had an LPR camera on there as well. The way the LPR camera works is it will create bookmarks for each number plate it detects, and then you can search for the number plate and it will bring up the bookmark with those number plate results that you searched on in there as well. And then you've got your motion search, so you can search on that's bookmark, sorry. This is motion, so we can search on motion. Now when you select motion, as we know, is fairly inefficient. You can get motion triggered by trees if you haven't filtered those out. You can get motion triggered by shadows in the car park area here as the clouds pass over. So you'll get a lot of motion events. In fact, if I sort of scroll out here, just turn off motion on that one, turn it on here, and we'll just change that so it just brings up motion events. So this will basically search for all the motion events on this camera, and as you can see, there's lots of them. There's all these red lines represent motion. So I mean, if I go back to 10 a.m. and start sort of playing from there, you'll bring up the thumbnails. The motion as it's detected or as it's displayed on the screen, you'll see the red boxes showing where the motion analytics has detected the motion, and you can use the skip down here to skip forward to the next motion event, and it will start playing the next motion event. In fact, it was raining, so we'll probably get lots of motion, as you can see, and lots of false results. So that's motion search. It's good, gives you an idea, but this is probably a really good example because you can see you're getting lots of false results. So I'm going to do a more detailed search, and for that I'm going to click on this box here. Click on it here, and this is basically what's known as a smart search within NX Witness. So if I hold my left mouse button down and drag a box around, I can basically tell NX Witness to only search for motion in the box that I'm drawing on the screen. So instead of it doing the whole screen, I'm now just searching for this area here. So if I wanted to know, for instance, when this car arrived in the car park, I can do that. I can click on my mouse there, and now I can go through motion events. I'll just change that back to one times, and I can just start scrolling back through the events. See, there's a car passing in front. There's another car passing in front. Still haven't found when this car arrived. There's another car. And here we can see. So if I drop the pause there and just turn off the motion here, because what will happen is if I don't turn off the motion, it will go to the next motion. So it's found the motion that I'm looking for. Now if I just rewind, by just rewinding here, I should be able to see when this car arrives. So I'm just going -2 at the moment. And there we go. So by doing the smart search, I found the time when this car arrived, which was just before 8 AM this morning. So the other search that I can do as well is a time slice search, or as they call it in NX Witness, it's a preview search. So as an example, I've gone into our warehouse and there's a big box here, and I want to know what happened to that box. Where did it go? So what I can do is I can see it's there. I can see it's there. I can see it's still there. I'll just find out when it goes. Oh, it's not. It's, yeah. So it somewhere between the 10th and the 12th there, it disappeared. So if I just use the left mouse button and just drag my timeline, and I'll get my blue box here, and then just right click in the timeline and do preview search. And what this will do is open up a tab, as you can see, and it will put thumbnails in there. So the first thumbnail is at the 9th of March at 4:18, and the last one is the 11th of March. Now I can see the boxes in all of these images, and it's disappeared down here at 10th of March at 5:59, and it was there at 11:59. So somewhere in that 6-hour window, something happened to my box. So if I click on this preview here, the box is still there, and you can see that it's taken that 6-hour window in the between this split and this split. And if I right click and do a preview search now, it will open up another tab, and again same principle, we'll bring up the thumbnails. So the first window is at 11:58, and I can see it's disappeared there at 2:29 straight away. In fact, it disappeared at 1:29. So I've now got it down from 3 days down to a couple of hours. So if I take my again preview search between this one and this one, so this is between 1:29 and 1:59, 20-minute period. It was there, and then it's not there. Right click again and do preview search. It will do the split again. I can see it's there, the box is there, the box is there, and the box is there, and then it's disappeared. So between 1:41 and 1:44, so I've now got it down to a 4-minute period. So again, same, select the box. I can see my box is there. Right click in the timeline, do preview search, and we were down to about 4 minutes, weren't they? So yeah, I can see the boxes there at 1:43. My connection's a little bit slow. I'm just doing all this remotely. It is loading up, and between 1:44 29 and 1:44 it's disappeared. So clearly this is the area that I need to be looking at now. To be honest, it's got so narrowed out, I might as well just play this preview, and here we go. I can see my box disappearing. So I now have the date and time, and if I wanted to, I could just right click on that and I could just go straight there and export that video. I've now found the bit of video that I'm interested in, and I could add an image, I can add the timestamp, I can add text, but I'll go through exporting a video on another one, but just wanted to quickly show you how easy that was. So that's a time slice view. So yeah, searching for events in NX Witness is very, very easy to do and very, very quick. The other thing I was going to quickly show you was a 360 camera, fisheye camera, and how it's how good it is at de-warping and some of the things you can do. So if I bring up a 360 camera here, you can see you've got the spherical view, so it allows you to view a very large area, and then what you can do is you can switch on the fisheye view. As you can see, I can now scroll around and use it like a PDZ, which is, you know, really, really nice. It's quite quick and easy. The other thing you can do is you can do breakout views as well. So if I click on this box here, I can draw a box around the area where I want my breakout view, and I can do another one perhaps, and you can see that that's my breakout view, and if I move this box around, it will move the breakout view for me, and I can do multiple breakout views. So I could do another one perhaps up here, and that will load up another one, and I could perhaps do another one over here, and that will break out that view as well. So from this one camera you can see I've got three separate views on there, which is very, very good indeed. Okay, so the next video I'll do after this will be on layout tools and show reels, also importing other videos into NX Witness that you can view as a media player. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that's been useful to you, and see you on the next video. Thank you.